everybody, and welcome to Anime Paint Night for April. And we have a return favorite. We're going to be doing Kirby yet again. We're going to be making our paper puppet Kirby. Now, inside of the kit, you should actually have Kirby! Yes, the face. I drew on the face and colored in some of the cheeks. Yours isn't going to have that, but you will have the 6 holes on the sides. We've got our 2 arms. Those are the ones that look more like smaller ovals, and they will also have holes. Then we have the feet, which are like more oblong shapes. Yes, your right foot will look correctly. Mine does not. It's totally fine. And then, of course, you'll have your copy ability crowns. Yes, my crown. I'm only going to show you one crown and stuff like that for now, but you'll have multiple inside of your kit. You'll also have a reference sheet. You're not going to see that reference sheet in this video right here, but you will have one in your kit as well. Then we'll also have brads. Each of you will get 6 brads to connect Kirby's limbs together and the crowns to his head. Yes, and you'll be able to move the limbs. You'll also get a watercolor palette and a brush on the inside. Yours will look a lot clearer than mine. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and make our Kirby. Alright, so first, we're going to start painting Kirby's face. Yes, on the reference sheet, you'll definitely see that what color you should be doing the eyes, but first things first, like doing the smaller stuff, the little, like on the underparts of the eyes, they're going to be blue, and the middle part is going to be black. Yes, blue or purple for that smaller part. The top circle usually stays white, middle portion stays black, and those like half ovals at the bottom part of his eyes are usually blue or purple. But first, let's start with our black right here. Kirby is such a cute character. I love Kirby because, number one, it was one of the first video games that I actually understood how to play growing up. It was very simple. Oh, cute, small thing, eat, hungry, very cool, nice. Floats as well, very nice. I can float over bottomless pits and not worry about precision jumping. Let's go. Kirby's awesome. He is, I think his first game came out, I think, in around 1990, I believe so. And originally he was like black and white. But that was probably due to the hardware that he was originally on. Now we're on the blue right there, you see? There you go. Probably due to the hardware and such. His creator, Masahiro Sakurai, is the same person who did Super Smash Brothers, actually. He's actually a pretty cool dude, very hard worker. Yeah, he loved the concept of like being able to just bring a character that could just beat anything and such. He's got a pretty cool history. I'd love for you to like do research on him if you want to. I don't know. Anyway, now we're going to be coloring Kirby. You can color him pink. You know, on the reference sheet, you're going to see a lot of pink and such. Kirby is originally pink, but certain copy abilities change Kirby's color. So the crown that I have, as I showed you in the intro, is the Spark or Plasma crown. Now that means in some games, Kirby actually turns green, which is why I'm painting my Kirby green. You can paint your Kirby whatever color you'd like. That is totally fine. You can paint him pink, red, blue, or you can just try to like attune it to whatever you think your copy ability crown would work with. So yeah, we can do that. But you know, we do have a pink right there already in the palette, so you can feel free. I'm combining the greens a lot because you know I want it to have a little bit more than just like one shade of green and such. But sometimes it's hard to make a strong distinction, but that's what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna let myself finish coloring this face, and I'll let you all do the same. Highly recommend either before you paint, do a little face, or like after you let the paint dry, you can get a pen or a marker and you can actually like do like a mouth, like what I've done. Like I've drawn like the mouth underneath the eyes and such, so you can feel free to do that. But that said, let's move on to our next step. Now, after we do the face, I'm going to move over to the feet. Again, very easy thing here. Just use the same color that you decided to do for the face, but this time do it darker. So you can either add black, or if you decided to use like pink, you can do red for the feet. So like, since I decided to use a different color, like the face is lighter, it's like lighter green, and then the feet are like darker green. Originally Kirby is like pink on the face, so that's the lighter color, and then the bottom color can be red. That's what I'd recommend, at least for the feet. You can do whatever you'd like, of course, but that's what I recommend. And you don't need to see me painting these feet, and I'm gonna move on to the next step then. All right. Where you'll make it the exact same color as the face this time. As you can see on the reference sheet, Kirby's arms are pink, just like his face and such. So for mine, they will be a closer shade of green than I did for the face. So then we'll move on. Lastly, we are on to our copyability crowns. Now, every crown is different. On the reference sheet, you should see a good idea of how you would be able to color it, and even some of the crowns have different variants. So for the spark crown, I know for a fact that the first part of it, like the tiara part, is yellow, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that color. Yes. Then after that, I will do the jewel. I spilled water. Oh man. My laptop's like really close to that, so I'm glad that didn't touch. But it's like a little bit of mixture of green and blue and such, so I just spread that around. And then I take care of the rest of the crown. And for you, again, you don't necessarily have to follow the reference sheet to a T. You don't have to do that. You can do whatever you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the crown, and then we'll get back together again when it's time to put our limbs together with the brats. All right, see you soon. There's my broccoli Kirby, my green monstrosity and such. So first I gotta get a Brad, right? What I'm doing right here is not what you're supposed to be doing. That's what you're supposed to be doing. So put the arm behind Kirby first, then put the Brad through. Now, once you've put the Brad through, extend it down, and it's gonna not be flat. You're gonna bend it a little bit further. You get a little bit of a bump there once it's flat, right? Then you put it, yeah, there you go. See if it's too loose, yeah, press it down a little bit more. Press those brads against each other, and then you'll be able to move Kirby. Yes, try to get it as flat as you can on the paper. Yes, the middle parts of the brads are going to be lifted up, and that's okay. That's what's clamping the arm to the body. But just make sure that the long parts of the brads are on paper as much as you can. So, man, I'm really doing a bad job at keeping it in frame, but I'm sure I'm actually doing it. Yes. All right, yeah, I'm putting the arm behind. I'm getting the Brad. I'm just really not in frame. That's wild. Okay, there we go. Press that, and then extend the Brad all the way through. Press, 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 press. There we go. Nice. You should be able to move that one. Yay! Happy Kirby. Nice. Oh my goodness, Kelvin, put it in frame. Okay, very nice. Oh, you look so cute. Next part, the feet. All right, now remembering how you can tell it's the right foot. The curve is pointing to that side, and so follow the curve. If it's going to the right, that's how you know it's the right foot. Yes, if the slope is on the right side. So then you put that down. Brad comes down. And nice thing is, it's not glue. So like if you see this on the wrong foot, just take off the Brad and just try again. It's all good. All right, there you go. Little foot moving. There we go. And our left foot. Yes. Follow the curve. Align and put the Brad through. I'm really out of frame. That's wild. I'm sorry, y'all. I believe you can do it, even if you can't see it. There you go. Very nice. Look at that broccoli spark plasma Kirby. That's the best Kirby I've ever seen. Then we'll put the crown on. All right. Try to align it as much as you can to the circles. There you go. Then get your Bradleys. That first one. Yep. Press it down. Oh my goodness. There you go. And then the last one. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. But yeah, after that is done, you'll have your Kirby. So thank you so much for participating in Anime Paint Night again for this whole triad and like allowing me to bring back Kirby. I'm glad that I was able to do it again. Glad you had some different copy ability crowns, and I hope you all have fun with your little Kirby. Yes. Leave it to dry, of course. It might have it be a little bit bendy, but it's all good. Kirby, from me to you, you're awesome. And from me to you all, have a great one. Bye. Hello, everybody. Thank you again so much for participating in Anime Paint Night. It's me, the dude that's doing the drawings and the painting and stuff. Ha! I just wanted to make sure I let you all know that April is our Iconicon month. So if you don't know what Iconicon is a community fandom convention that we have at North Suffolk Library. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on April 27th. That's 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on April 27th. We've got a lot of cool stuff. We've got things for all ages. We're going to have cosplay contests for the younger audiences, but also for the older audiences, so like 13 and up, all the way to adults. We're going to have Super Smash Brothers tournaments for beginners and advanced. We're going to have K-Pop 757 come out, do a random dance play. We're going to have the Stage Select Band lead a game show. We're going to have vendors from across the community selling their merchandise and like their artwork and a lot of stuff. And in addition, we're going to have like a free play gaming area, kind of like a little arcade and stuff, and just so much more. It's for the family, it's for the community, it's for everybody. So, highly recommend you all come out. That is April 27th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Again, thank you so much for doing the Kirby Anime Paint Night, and I hope to see you there. All right, bye now.